Hey, what up, people? Get ready with me, what's good? Where are my peoples at? Sorry about that. Somehow right now I'm in TikTok jail, so I'm trying to get out of TikTok jail. So I was like, well, let me just get ready on camera. You know? It's so weird to me that we get ready on camera these days. It's like we used to be so worried about not leaving the house without being fully ready. And now we just let the whole world see. What is good, Jay? Welcome. Yeah. How's it going? It's going very well. Just trying to chisel out this face right here so I don't look my age. Honestly, I feel like I look pretty good for my age, but... and trying to get out of TikTok jail, because I've been in TikTok jail. As old as the dirt. As old as a willow tree. But that's how old the soul is, you know. Young at heart. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my fan club. Oh my goodness. Vibrant is correct. Vibrant is correct. What's going on with you guys? I don't feel like this is even. Oh, I didn't even... My nose contour is just like chilling, hanging out. It's crazy what a little bit of makeup will do. Like, it adds freaking so much depth. Okay, well, what's going on with you guys? Help me get out of this TikTok jail. TikTok jail has got me going bananas. I put too many videos up back to back. I always do that. I just pump out a ton of content. I'm like, oh, whatever sticks and lands will stick and land. Well, what happens is TikTok likes to put me in jail and be like, you're not a real human being for putting out so much content. Well, maybe I just want to put out that much content. You know, maybe that's just what I want to do. And I am a real human being. So... Cinco de Mayo? Good. Those are my ancestors. You know, I don't drink, but I am part Puerto Rican. I feel like I look more Galician, but... which a lot of Puerto Ricans probably originally originated from Spain, right? But, yeah. What about you guys? I do love a good tequila that's of higher quality. You guys have a good Cinco de Mayo. I feel like things are slowly coming together. You guys reading any books right now? You guys ever read a book where it takes you 1,000 years to read it? Like Patron? Patron is trash. Patron is literally trash. I like high quality. Like, I'm talking quality. I'm talking the kind of... I like the type of tequila where you can basically not drink and then you have multiple shots of that tequila and it won't make you sick because it's so good. Because it's like quality. You know? Like, I'm talking expensive. Like, whatever tequila is the hibiki of tequila. Anything that's similar to Japanese whiskey type of quality. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it to drink, like, at all, really, unless it's top shelf. Unless it's top shelf. I don't really drink though. What I drink is coffee, which I probably shouldn't, because I'm pretty sure it just like fries a woman's hormones. But you know. What else is going on, y'all? What is... Thank you. I appreciate that. I do read a lot. I read. Yeah, I think I know sometimes it's like that one wise old tale about knowing too much can be like almost detrimental. Sometimes I feel that way. But then I'm like, okay, how does God feel? Because God feels and knows and sees every single thing and knows every single thing. And we're literally collecting information for God. So I'm like, how does God feel being so aware? And we just get partial awareness, you know? Even when you feel like you've cracked the code on something, you haven't. And there's other hidden layers. Like, information is not revealed to you all at once. It's peeled back and revealed to you over time. So information comes to you essentially when you're ready to receive it, whether it be good information or bad information. That kind of alters your reality. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like, how does God feel? Because being so aware of what's going on in the world and how our world is currently set up comparatively to how other worlds are set up. Well, technically, yes and no. You have to live in the paradox. My number one takeaway from life, y'all, is living in the paradox. Both are true. God has human flaws and God doesn't have human flaws. You have to live in the paradox of both at once. And why do I say that? Because God does have human flaws because we are extensions of God. And we have flaws. You see me? But also God does not have flaws, and both are true because it's God. And everything is working out. We have free will to an extent, to the extent of our own energetic path, because all of us are walking gelatinous blobs of energy, of focused, refined energy. And therefore, you may think you have free will, but both are true. You have free will and you don't have free will. You have to... What I've learned about life is you have to live in the paradox and be... The more you can accept the paradox, the better off you'll be. And the paradox even of politics, well, both are true. There's parts of Democratic side of politics and parts of Republican side of politics that are equally true. And we need to come into the equilibrium of that truth. You hear me? So, yeah. The paradox is where we have to learn how to swim and thrive. Which is much easier said than done. Because, well, the paradox is not where anyone wants to be. People love the extremes, the extreme left, the extreme right of anything, the polarization. The polarization, both sides of the pole are true. It's about getting to the equator. That is where the real magic happens. Anyways, yeah. So we could talk about some lighter stuff. It's just, yeah, that's some heavyweight stuff. It's heavyweight. Living in the paradox. This is something I've naturally always done, but it's definitely weird, and most people don't understand it at first until you see both sides of the coin. It's like, okay, there's two sides to every coin, plus there's the rim on the exterior, of the two sides. So even when you think that you've seen both sides of the coin, you still need to see the rim of the coin because that's the whole coin. And then there's the interior of the coin. You see me? So yeah. Anyways, yeah, life is just really bizarre. Life is really bizarre. But God wants to experience life, and we're extensions of that experience. So, yeah. Makeup is quite obnoxious. Like, technically, we oscillate in our lifetimes. We go from female to male each lifetime. And I do just have so much masculine energy in this, with a very feminine frontier. Like, I'm a very feminine, I have a lot of emotions too. That's the thing that balances me out, I think. But I have a much so more masculine drive, to the point where I'm actually excited for my next life, because I know I'm gonna be a man. And I love being a man. Isn't that funny? We oscillate. It's like the in-breath and the out-breath. You don't go in, out, out. I mean, you can if you force it, right? You're like... But the natural pace of breathing is in and then out. Same oscillation happens between our lifetimes, with basically oscillating between male and female energies. And I just feel like such a man. Like, man is my natural default. Even though I'm such a woman. It's my energy. I have like the drive of a man with the functions of a female. So it really does set me back sometimes. I'm like, sometimes my femininity just, you do oscillate. I mean, the 30 days cycle is so annoying as a female, because males have this within 24 hours. They go through a big spurt of energy, get a lot of shit done, and then they're exhausted, and they go through a similar phase that females go through. But females' exhausted phase is like for a week and a half. I'm like, that, you know, it's a long time of needing to catch your breath. It's too long for me. So yeah, can't wait to be a male in my next lifetime, guys. It's gonna be freaking awesome. Get more shit done. I do like to get things done. But feminine energy can be extremely, like, I don't know. It just sets me back. Like, I'm starting to get emotional talking about being a female. Kylie Jenner. Oh, Kaden, what's good? Bro, are you still here, bro? Kaden, oh yes, bro, I miss you. What the heck? Rare freaking appearance, bro. I miss you. Yeah, I'm just talking about how it's exhausting. It's exhausting being a female. You're, dude. Like, being a female is exhausting. I'd rather be a male. Like, I have male tendencies of just wanting to get done all the time. Anyways, yeah, freaking miss you, dude. How have you been? What the heck is going on? What is new? What is new? Better than ever. Yup. Yup. That's what I like to hear. My boy. My boy. That's so fun. Better than ever. I'm trying to get out of TikTok jail. Feeling aligned. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Feeling aligned. I love that. I love that you're feeling aligned. That's the only way to be. Have you been doing any meditation? Highly recommend if you haven't. That helps me. Like, literally, I don't know where I would be without meditation. Meditation, I have a very fiery, intense personality. Like, my creative, fiery personality. So meditation just, yup. Yeah, brother. Yup. I've been doing the transcendental meditation, and that's been helping me so much just with life. Just so good. So good. But yeah, I'm in TikTok jail because I put way too many. I'm glad you do 30 minutes. Definitely keep that up. I'm in TikTok jail because I put way too much content out at once, and they're like, "You're AI." I think, I don't know. They think I'm a bot. They always do that. I'm like, can I just put as much content out as I want, or is that I don't know. It's so annoying because then all my stuff gets shadow banned, or not shadow banned, but like doesn't get pushed out, and I'm like, okay, I just took forever creating that, y'all. But you know, you just have to learn how to roll with the punches. Yeah. I want to talk, I feel like ever since TikTok purchase, I've been getting tight on everything. Yeah. Which is definitely good. For sure. It's like good and bad. I don't know what it is about having a glossy lip right now that I just don't like it. I think it's because everyone and their mother has a glossy lip. And I'm like, I don't like to go with the crowd. So I'm like, let me take this gloss off. Let me just remove this gloss. I know, it's so wild. Where's life going? But here's the thing, life never stops and it always keeps going, to include all of our reincarnations that we so choose. Something weird about life that I learned recently, or just, I don't know if you guys know this, but essentially, since both paradoxes are true, that we all are one and we're all individuals at the same time, we live between both paradoxes. We're at the center converging point of those two paradoxes. I learned recently that, like, because we're all one, we can actually all experience each other's lives if we so choose. And all time is happening all at once, past, present, and future. So we just kind of slip in, and at specific times, consciousness just chooses to slip in at a specific time and experience specific things. Is this glossy? I feel like maybe it's a little glossy. Slightly shiny. Anyways, yeah, life is just like so bizarre. Being consciousness is so bizarre. Living in like a holographic world is bizarre. What's good, Bobby? Oh, did Bobby come in or no? I feel like I'm going through a Kundalini awakening again. Bro, facts. Yeah, I was just thinking about that, how anytime you think that you're reached a certain point, there's always a point beyond that you can also reach. A point beyond where you're currently at in conscious awakening. It's quite bizarre to think about and experience, because you think you're like, oh, I figured out the meaning of life, I figured out X, Y, Z, and then life is like, well, now you're ready for this next information. This next set of information you're ready for, and then you're like, oh, maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I only know as much as I can handle at one point in time. I feel like that's still looking glossy. think today I want to talk about well, I need to make some content for today. I think I'm going to talk about David Wilcock. He's one of those like scientists that have been mysteriously, suicide. Which we all know is a dang lie, because I actually would bet money that David Wilcock, he was the one on Ancient Aliens. He recently committed suicide. Bobby was good. Your new mother. Yeah. Bobby, thank you for joining. I don't know why I felt so compelled to start putting out weird content like that. I just thought it was funny. I was like, this is funny. I'm gonna be the mother of all princes. I love that that's a TikTok trend going on right now. But what I was gonna say about David Wilcock, he was on Gaia, he was on Ancient Aliens, he had his own TV show on, or like podcast thing where he'd do live broadcasts on his Divine Cosmos via his YouTube. He talks about the same stuff that I talk about that you guys already know. Nice! Say hello to your dog for us. Give your dog hugs. Anyway, so David Wilcock, essentially, if you guys don't know, he talks about the same stuff I've always been talking about with, like, UAPs, aliens, this and that. And so he committed suicide. And I looked into it, guys. Oh, yeah. No, he absolutely did not commit suicide. Because when I start to research, I'm about to find some things. Yeah, you don't want me to start researching and figuring things out, because I'll put 2 and 2 together, because it's not freaking hard. Plus, I have this thing called intuition, which you all have as well. And when we actually utilize facts plus intuition, the truth comes out. I find it interesting these topics have been rampant lately. Yeah, and it's not going to go away, because this is the reality of life. Yes. It's the reality of life, guys. These things that have been suppressed for a very, very long time, like 80 plus years. 100 years ago, okay? 100 years ago, yeah, there is a big shift, correct. 100 years ago, we should have been off oil. We would have, if the world would have gone the way it was supposed to go, we would have been on free energy for the last 100 years. We would have gone straight from buggy and horse, okay, to, like, flying saucer. We would have made a really quick leap with free energy. Everything that's in our world currently that you see is 100 years old, technically, because it's all outdated. Yeah, we would have been the Jets, exactly. And so now that, like, we already have free energy, it's on the planet, no doubt, in multiple different ways, but anytime it's about to get released to the public is when they have these suicides. Interesting. Yeah, it's weird having the world be 100 plus years behind. Yeah, it's wild, guys. So anyways, I want to talk about David Wilcock a little bit. I've been looking into Amy Eskridge as well. It's all basically same thing, different storyline. Same general, these people are really smart. They're getting out the right information to the public, doing good for the people, and then boom, they go suicide or they go missing. Same story. It's all same story. And it's all happening from the exact same transnational crime organization. You know what I was really happy about? This morning, I saw a reel on Facebook from Senator, one of the senators. I forget his name. I could probably look it up, but I think it's Josh. I don't know. So someone within Congress finally says out loud the $1 trillion that are being stolen from the American tax dollars, the $1 trillion are being used for trafficking, drugs, and buying expensive things like material goods, houses, cars, etc. Trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and they also said, which we already know all this because you guys have followed my content, but someone in Congress said that out loud to everyone else in Congress. I'm like, yes, this is what we need. Full disclosure of where this money is going. It's going to the transnational crime organization. It always has been. And until we get that under control, it'll keep going there. But anyways, I was very, very happy to see the truth be said. They didn't say anything about aliens and, you know, the secret operations with reverse engineering technology, ET technology, but they did say, you know, the trillions of tax dollars are funding basically the TNCO. I was like, hell yeah, the truth is coming out. This is good. This is what we need, because the more people understand and know the truth, the more we can make better decisions on how to move forward collectively towards a better world, towards what we're really trying to create, towards what should already have been created for the last 100 years, when we were supposed to be swapping right from the buggy horse straight up into the sky. We would have, like, cars, $100 car, 100K dollar cars. This is all old technology, old ass technology. No matter how new the technology seems, if it has wheels and it goes on the ground, it's old. If it flies in the sky, we're getting somewhere. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just kind of ranting about that, but I was so happy to see someone in Congress say the truth. I'm like, what just happened? Like, there's truth coming out from Congress. This is fantastic. This is how it should have always been, but as we know, it has not always been that way. A lot of times, congressmen are just speaking complete lies, and we've seen that time and time and time again. So to have truth coming out of the Congress arena is just, I'm like, okay, maybe we're actually getting somewhere as a society. This is good. Let's keep this up. Truth only. Let's no more illusions, no more control, no more manipulation. Like, we can't afford that. We're literally, our planet is going down the trash. Mother Gaia will literally blow her top off. Mother Gaia is a living organism, guys. Living organism. I'm actually going to talk about this in some of my next videos. So, Mother Gaia will create a catastrophe and shake off the fleas. Shake off the fleas, essentially, like a dog would do. Because Mother Gaia is an actual living planetary body. So she can disrupt and make things crumble if she has to. She doesn't want to do that because we are her children. We sit upon her. We are magnets to Mother Gaia. We magnetize each other. Anyways, so, but if we are to keep going down the road of manipulation, greed, power, control, suppressing the free energy, you know, down the path of essentially hell as a society, Mother Gaia will make catastrophes happen, specifically probably around the Ring of Fire, blow shit up and shake off the fleas, and we'll have to start over as a society again. We don't want to get there. That's a possibility in our future, is having Mother Gaia basically blow her lid off and being like, forget you guys. So to avoid that, we need to stay down the path of truth, of enlightenment, of doing our daily meditations, so people can start waking up and Mother Gaia will calm down, and, you know, we won't have all these issues, yada yada. Everything's so interconnected. But yeah, I'm actually going to talk about that too, because I think it's important to understand Mother Gaia is living. So when we blow shit up on her, it's like blowing something up on your skin, or lighting flame to your skin. How uncomfortable. The exact same thing happens when we're blowing shit up with war on Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is uncomfortable. And people can laugh at that if they want, but that's the truth. And until we start to understand Mother Gaia is a living planetary body, like, just like we are living human beings, she has similar patterns for keeping, like, housekeeping and upkeeping and getting shaken off the fleas. The fleas are going to be the people that are evil. But as we know, she can't really control, well, she can control a lot, but all I'm saying is, I guess essentially I'm like kind of rambling about many different topics converging at once, but what I'm trying to say and get at is we have to be not only responsible with our society, we also need to be responsible with Mother Gaia, because she will blow blow her top off, and we will be in trouble at that point. We will be very much so in trouble. It's better to have free energy integrated now than to have a catastrophe from Mother Gaia, because that's the route that she will have to go if we don't get this stuff taken care of. Anywho, yeah, so sorry for rambling, guys. I'm just kind of like, it's a heated topic for me because we've just been so irresponsible. We've been on so many levels, and I know I'm talking to the choir when I talk about these things because you guys are on the same page. But yeah, we've been so irresponsible, it's disgusting, and it's not going to last. Whether it doesn't last by force with Mother Gaia blowing, things to smithereens, or whether it doesn't last because we cognitively choose, hey, we're going to show up differently, we're going to live better, we're going to integrate these suppressed technologies. We're going to put the transnational crime organization, into some serious therapy, meditation programs. Technically, anyone who's involved in the transnational crime organization would, by our current standard rules today, they would be put to death because they're doing treason against not only every single nation, their own nation, but also against Mother Gaia herself. Treason. So, but that's not the thing. The thing is, we shouldn't be killing people. They need to go naturally. So they should be put into intensive programs for, like, meditation and whatnot. Anyways, guys. Oh, look, I got eyebrows. Yeah. Literally. Everything's kind of happening at once, and so it is like, you do have to have discernment and see, okay, what is the actual issue? And a lot of these cover-ups are actually tied to the transnational crime organization anyways, because what the transnational crime organization in psyops likes to do is take a half-truth, partial truth, and twist it. So it's like, even these cover-ups are generally part of the transnational crime organization in some way, shape, or form. Everything's super linked. The crazy thing is, I can't believe we have a Department of War. We should have a Department of Peace. Like, that makes no sense to me. That we have a Department of War. We're probably the only civilization in the cosmos that has a Department of War. Like, y'all, I cannot with that. So silly. Anytime we go to war, we're killing ourselves, by the way. I don't know if you guys understand that, because we're all connected. We live in the paradox of being everything at once. So anytime you kill someone else, you're killing yourself. Directly and indirectly. Which is wild. But I think we're slowly starting to see that cultures aren't really even a thing. They're a thing to keep us divided and separated. What cultures really are is specific groups of people that like or dislike specific things. But we're going to come to find out that we're all one culture. Mother Gaia is one culture. It doesn't matter your skin color or how tall you are or your shape or this or that. It doesn't matter anything. If you come from planet Earth, you are one culture of Mother Gaia, from Mother Gaia. And that's why they like to have you write in on every single piece of paper what your ethnicity is, to keep you in the mental game of, oh, we're different, we're separate, we're not the same. No, guess what? We are all one. So, yeah. Yeah, so if you're a human being, you are the culture of Mother Gaia. And, yeah, That might be triggering for some people, but that's what the truth is, and we'll come to realize that eventually. And I think we're starting to do that now because everyone's starting to start to mix, intermingle their own cultures to where we're going to become one large culture, which is going to be super cool, with one currency and all this other stuff that the Bible likes to tell you is bad. I wonder why they like to tell you one currency is bad, because it's control. They want division and separation because that helps them keep everything that they have going on up and running. Y'all, you see how everything's so interconnected? Anyways, yeah, I'm just literally rambling. Yeah. Sir. Yeah, hopefully I'm out of TikTok jail now. How long have I been on here? 36 minutes. Do I have enough bronzer on? Yeah, facts. Good to see you too. I'm gonna head off as well. Bye y'all. Have the best day.